What's up, third period? It's Bo and Kramer, and this is part 2 of factoring equations, quadratic equations. So Matt just showed you the first step, and he took the formula and turned it and factored it. I'm doing the reverse. This is the reverse of what we just did. The reverse. So when we're reversing this equation type stuff, we're using a tool called FOIL. It's the acronym, and it's each letter stands for something. So the F stands for first, the O stands for outer, the I stands for inner, and the L stands for last. And this will make better sense once I get into it. So we're going to take the two factors and turn it back into the equation, the formula. Let's just do that formula or equation, which is ax squared plus b plus c using FOIL, which is very important. You gotta remember that. That's the most important part of this whole entire thing. So we're going to take what we just did, x minus 12 times x minus 1. That FOIL is pertaining to these two factors. So the F stands for first, so we're going to take the first two of each factor, which is x. So we're going to go here, turn this back into a pen. Since the x's right here are your first two, we're going to times them together. So x times x equals x squared. The next one is outer. So we're going to take the two outermost of the two pairs. So this x is 1 and this -1. Since it's subtracting, remember we have to remind that it's a -1. So we're going to times by -1. So we're going to get the pen. And it's going to be x times -1 equals -x. So that's very important to remind the -x. Third level in FOIL is an I. So we have the two innermost of the two factors. Pretty simple, right? We have a negative 12, I know that's kind of hard to see, and a -x right here. So we're going to get the pen once again. So we're going to -12 times x equals -12x. Or, yeah, that's fine. Finally, we're going to take the two last ones. The last one in FOIL is L, stands for last. So we're going to take this -12 right here and this -1. And we're going to times them together. So we have -12 times -1 equals +12, which I'm going to put a plus out because that's going to be beneficial to us, okay? So we got all these grades. And if you actually haven't noticed, this is what we're going to do. Let's go back and get my green. Is we're going to take all these and we're going to put them into the formula. So let's plus them all together. So we have x squared minus x because it's negative minus 12x plus, since it's a positive, 12. So this is we're getting somewhere. So our final step is just combine like terms. We have two x's right here, one right here, and one right here. So we're going x squared minus 13x, we combine them, plus 12. And oh my lord, we get the exact same answer as we started off back in part 1. So we get this x, if there was a number out front, we would have a. The -13s are b. And this beautiful 12 is our c. So our final answer is going to be x squared minus 13x plus 12. That's our final answer. Very important. Very important. So all this, the only hard part is to remember the FOIL, which is not that hard anyways. So I hope this explained how easy this can be, and hopefully I did a good job right here. And sign off from Bowen. Peace out, third period.